Good morning, everyone. So good to be back. It's a good day for celebrating. Celebrate this day in a most artful way. Celebrate this place, it's a most sacred space. Sure is. Celebrate this time, let all things align. Celebrate all reasons, 'cause love's the only reason. First came the lotus, then the rose. Put them in the center and let love. I am in you, you are in me, celebrating, holding hands in the circle where only love can be. Celebrate your pride, we can all turn this tide. Celebrate your life as we dance in the light. First came the lotus, then the rose. We're all in the center where love, yes, love, only love. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Sometimes we always wonder things that are going on in our lives, challenges we've overcome, health things we've overcome. And so I've got some wisdom here from Wayne Dyer. And what he says is, what I desire is on my way. It will arrive precisely on God's timetable, not on mine. Whenever I'm experiencing that discouraging itself as the problem, I know it's a blessing. What I desire is on the way, and it's coming to me in amounts even greater than I can imagine. And this is my vision, and I hold on to it in a state of gratitude no matter what.
Wonderful. What a great prayer that is. Well, I'm Reverend Gary Kanye. It's my joy to welcome you here this morning. What a blessing. Unity is a spiritual community that fosters personal transformation for healing, for wholeness, and for an intimate connection with the divine. We do this through affirmative prayer and meditation that opens us to realize our oneness with our divine nature. Now, unity believes that all people are divine and equal without exception. Unity provides a safe place for spiritual growth without judgment, where you can be yourself. We honor the light that lives in all religious and spiritual traditions. For that light that shines through every stained glass window, or every mosque dome, or temple, or cathedral, or church tent is the same light shining in us. And we call that light God. Now we know that what we experience is based on what we can imagine, what we believe, what we say. And when we say what we believe with gusto, it ignites a powerful force in the universe. So let's say this great truth with gusto together. There's only one presence, one power, active in my life and in the universe, God, the good, omnipotent. And so it is. And as we embody this very thing, it's all we need. If we truly know this, with each breath of our being, we're enlightened. We're right in the place that many avatars have been. That's all it is. It's simple truth. And until we get there, we'll continue to do what we do. Yes? So let's invite up Cynthia Smith, who's going to lead us in the daily word. Good morning, Cynthia.
Today's daily word is loving. Let's say the affirmation once. I am a loving, caring presence. Just as the sun shines on everyone and everything, I am a loving presence to everyone I meet. My kind words, welcoming smile, and compassionate actions all spring from the love that is part of my divine identity. Being a loving presence draws me closer to God and to all people. I want to share the love I have known throughout the seasons of my life, at the heights of triumphs and joy, and the depths of loss and suffering. God is love, and so am I. No matter who I meet or what they're going through, I am loving. I bring support, kindness, solace, and comfort, and share them lavishly without thought of reciprocity. I am the hands and heart of God in the world. And from Romans 13:8, owe no one anything except to love one another, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. Let's say the affirmation 3 times. I am a loving, caring presence. I am a loving, caring presence. I am a loving, caring presence.
Oh, that's so good and feels good. Now, if you have a phone or a smartwatch, let's send them into the silence, vibrate mode, or off. They'll get their messages as we get ours. We have a powerful mission. We collectively created it, and it's what we embody as we head towards our vision. Let's read this together. Acknowledging the divinity within, we welcome and empower all through fellowship, education, and service to our community and the world. And we have 6 core values, and these are touchstones. They're ways that we can embody the very wonderful mission we have. Open-minded is the one we're looking at today. So I love that our founders, Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, said we can change our minds at any time. We're open-minded. And so let's read this affirmation together. My mind and heart are open to unlimited possibilities.
Safety protocol. Fully vaccinated with booster, masks are optional inside. If vaccinated without booster, masks are requested inside. Hugging and handshakes are okay and encouraged.
Yay!
Non-vaccinated, please sit in the sanctuary in the back with a mask. It's required. Sunday school masks are optional.
Thank you. We have a very successful food drive. Every week now we have a full barrel that we take over to the food bank, and they're like, do you do a food drive? Like, they're just amazed that we have so much that's coming in. There's a great need. Let's keep bringing those non-perishable foods, put them in the red barrel there, and we'll continue delivering to this powerful support in the community.
Family Promises Back. We will host families here Sunday, August 28th through Sunday, September 4th. Volunteer training will be on August 15th.
Beautiful. Our monthly board meeting is always the last Sunday of the month, and it's open for everyone for observation. It's going to be 12:30 to 2:30 next Sunday, July 31st, in the Gratitude and Prosperity Room. So if you feel up to it, come join us.
Sacred Service teams, audio video, Board of Trustees, campus beautification, chaplain, facility care, greeter, office assistant, hospitality, platform assistant, practical care, welcoming team, and youth and family.
We are loving this, and we've adopted this practice where we're going to recognize a volunteer every week. To start this off, we're going to recognize the wonderful Joan Campbell. She's been office assistant. She comes in every Tuesday, does all kinds of things. You probably got a call from her, would you be willing to be a greeter? Because she loves getting that greeters installed, and she's got us all the way through September. She's a wonderful spirit, a great one. So let's hold Joan in our hearts with that love and appreciation this week. Thank you, Joan Campbell.
Sacred Service opportunities, bookkeeper needed, 2 to 3 hours per week is expected. Facilities coordinator, managing the maintenance, direct issues to the teams. You don't have to do the work, you just delegate. Volunteer coordinator, connect people to Sacred Service.
Wonderful opportunities there. If you're interested in fulfilling any of these roles, please see me after the service. And do we have any newcomers? No newcomers, but it's great to have Zeta back. It's really wonderful. She's been in Colorado with her father, and it's always good to see you. And what a radiant woman you are. So with that, and we're also welcoming back David. He hasn't been here since May, and it's great to have him and his music. He'll be here a couple times next month, and it's just good to have our team with us. And with that, we're going to have our congregational song. This is 100 Ways, written by Reverend Richard Medici. He's a Unity minister, and David Roth.
Yeah, if you don't want to stand up for this one, it's not. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me again. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. At least 100 ways for me to believe. And count my blessings, so I believe. There are at least 100 ways my good is coming to me. Take it to this. There are at least 1,000 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 1,000 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 1,000 ways my good is coming to me. At least 1,000 ways for me to receive. My good, so that I believe. There are at least 1,000,000 ways my good is coming to me. There are at least 1,000,000 ways my good is coming to me. My good is coming to me. My good is coming to me.
Good coming to us in so many ways. And part of that good is this summer series that ends next Sunday. Living abundantly, embracing our unlimited good. There's a couple more copies on the welcome table if you haven't gotten one yet. And today we're exploring. We're embracing joy. Because if we can embrace joy, and with our daily word love, we are in the right place at the right time with the right people right now. And that is the truth. So, as we've been following along in this booklet, today's writing was written by Reverend John Connor. Now, he is a Unity minister who served as a hospice chaplain. And in that, he's just retired. And he titled this writing, Rejoice! Exclamation point. And here's, I don't know why the clicker's having a hard time here. Do you sometimes put a damper on your joy? When an exciting event or moment arrives, do you hold back for fear it won't work out? Embrace, welcome, and appreciate the good things, the occurrences, the people who come to you. Embrace what you're good at. Embrace the fact that you are good. And why do we know that? We know that by that affirmation of faith that we say every Sunday. That there's one power and one presence everywhere in our lives in the universe. God, the good, omnipotent. That all good, where is it? It's all around us. It's all through us. The fact that we are good. It's important because on this journey, we are human. And we're going to relate on the human level. We all know what that's about. We've been doing it as long as we've been alive, yes? And in that human journey, we're going to have the ups and downs, the disappointments and the successes. We're going to have life as life is. But we also have this spiritual aspect of us. The essence of truth, wisdom, and goodness. Our Christ consciousness, our divine nature, our divine identity. It doesn't matter what you call it. We are one with that and all the time. And in that, there is joy. Always joy. John goes on to say that you were made in the image after the likeness of God, all good. So receive your good. Let out your joy. There's no need to guard or defend or protect yourself from potential disappointment. Rejoice. And what is that potential disappointment? That's that reticence. It's that maybe it won't work out. Maybe I won't be recognized. Maybe they won't hear me. Ever have those thoughts? All of those thoughts stop us from the good that's available to us. So that we can step through those fears with confidence by knowing that even though we may not know what the outcome is, we have everything that we need to process and deal with whatever we have. It's significant that that is part of our journey. Joseph Campbell is a great writer, and he made a significant impact on our culture. He has the bumper sticker of "Follow Your Bliss." A man who taught, know what your passion is, know what you love, know what gives you joy, and follow that trail. Follow your bliss. He says here, find a place inside where there's joy. And the joy will burn out the pain. So once again, this spiritual understanding, this spiritual journey, is we need to turn within. We need to find that joy within us. Now, when we can identify the joy in the moment, the pain, the sadness, the disappointment, the resentment, the shame falls away. That doesn't mean it won't come back, but in that moment, it dissolves because the joy, the light, the love is far more powerful. The truth about love and joy is it lasts forever. Any love you've ever had, any love you've ever received or given is eternal. Just try to look back and remember pain. Can't do it. Pain doesn't last forever. You can remember a time in the past you felt pain, but you can't feel the pain again. Look back to a time you were deeply loved, or you deeply loved. You can feel it right in the moment because love is eternal. And it will simply dissolve away the pain. I know this for a fact because recently I was feeling very sad, disappointment, and felt lost and didn't know what to do next. And so I practiced identifying the joy. And it's easy to do. In any moment we can identify the joy. Right now we can celebrate that we're here together, that we can all breathe. We can remember those joyous times of being with family. We can probably also conjure times with family where we just want to wring everyone's neck. But the one that's going to feed us is remembering the joy. And with that, we have the strength to carry on, to do the next indicated thing. Reverend Mary Kupferle was a powerful unity minister. I wish I had met her. Also a great author. She says, joy is your gift from God. And it is not dependent on what occurred 10 years ago, a month ago, yesterday, or last night. It's a gift. It's actually an inheritance. It's just what is. It's not based on, well, you were bad 3 years ago, so you only get a little bit of joy. No, we're given all the joy that there is in each and every moment. It's their access for us. And we access it through our center, through prayer and meditation, through recognizing, wow, there's a lot for me to embrace that is joy. There's a lot in this book about joy. There's a lot of other stuff, but in reality, you could say it's a book of joy. Because as our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, identified, this is our journey of generation, degeneration, and regeneration. It's the process of living with immense joy. And so Isaiah chapter 35:10. Everlasting joy shall be upon their heads. The divine presence gives joy lavishly. They shall obtain joy and gladness. It's part of who and what it's part of what makes us up. And in that recognition of it, sorrow and sighing shall flee away. Everlasting joy shall be upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away. It's significant in our lives that we have what we have. And we only have the present moment. It's the joy now. It's not the truckload of joy we've had in the past, because that's gone forever. And the truckload of joy in the future never gets here, because the future never gets here. Tomorrow will never come. We only have this moment. And when tomorrow is this moment, that's all we'll have. We won't have today anymore. The thread that restores us, that gives us what we need, is that everlasting joy. It's just ours to embrace it. Marianne Williamson is a powerful unity minister, great writer. And here she says, joy is what happens to us when we allow ourselves to recognize how good things really are. In truth, there is much more good in our lives in each moment than not. Now, sure, we notice there's a burned out light bulb, there's a crack, there's a problem, there's a pothole. But if we back up and look at the whole picture, we're alive. We can breathe. We're pretty healthy. We learn from our experience. We're blessed to be here in South Central Texas, where the weather truly is moderate. I know for some of you, this heat is like you're over it, you're done. I love the heat. And then you can have 9 months of cold. But we appreciate what I agree. So let's know that it's ours to recognize the good things that exist. Our family, our celebrations, our successes, we finish our walk. We finish anything we set out to do. When we do that, give ourselves credit for what we've accomplished. What do we experience? Joy. I feel that every time I pull weeds, because it's the longest time before I have to go and pull weeds again. But I get to experience the joy that I'm done, that it's accomplished. Yes? It's good stuff. And to bring this talk around full circle, May Rowland, a powerful woman, she was the head of Silent Unity for many, many years. Great writer. She says, we must cultivate and increase our ability to enjoy life today. Then the very spirit of happiness will accompany us tomorrow. Our capacity to enjoy life increases as we use it. Practice, practice, practice. And with that practice, we become more accomplished. When we practice cooking, we become better at cooking. When we practice joy and happiness, we become better at it. We become a bigger container for good. We don't need to put a stop on our bliss. And if you're just feeling you can't accept more good. The heart's so full. I've just got so much joy. I don't know what to do with it. Then it's time to stop. Close your eyes and ask God to upgrade your Blissometer. Because it means you've got an old model and it just can't handle it. So upgrade to a bigger one. Then you've got tons of room for more bliss and joy. Yes? Appreciate the good. Focus on the good. Track the joy moments in your life. And you'll experience more joy today. And that's embracing joy. Thank you. So as we take this idea into meditation, let's allow David's music to help us settle into the present moment and breathe easy.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Love is one. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Love is one. Love is one. Joy is one. Joy is one.
And with relaxed, easy breath, go a little deeper and exhale easy. Joy is the one. Peace is the one. Love is the one. We allow ourselves the immense honor of embracing oneness, truth, God by any name. What an awesome honor to be one with the one. And as we breathe easy in center of our being, we rest in joy and love in the silence. Oh, sweet Spirit, we've rested in your magnificence. With deep gratitude, we receive what we've been given and use it to light our way this day. And we know we can return to this moment of sweet splendor anytime we choose. And in that, we are grateful. So let's bring our attention back into the room. We might wiggle our fingers or wiggle our toes, roll our head. And when we're ready, we open our eyes. And with that, we'll say the affirmation that goes with today's talk. Let's do it 3 times. I embrace the joy within me. I embrace the joy within me. I embrace the joy within me. And so it is. This Lord's Prayer, I have great memories of celebrating this Lord's Prayer in Aramaic with one of the leading Aramaic scholars in the world today, Neil Douglas Klotz. We used to dance to the phrases in Aramaic, and it's a beautiful prayer. The prayer we read together is a direct translation from Aramaic into English. The Aramaic is Abun Doboshmaya, Ni Tekadash Shema, Tete Makuda, Nave Serila Aikanada Boshmaya, Oparaha. How long man sum kan in your man? Was Walkland pain. I cannot. Dapanan Schwakin Ahayare. Ula Talana Visiona. Ela Persam and Bish. Matadali Ki Makuta Uhaila Utish Bokta. La Allah. Amen. You don't have to say it that way. But let's read the English together. Father, Mother, birther and breath of all, create a space inside us and fill it with your presence. Let oneness now prevail. Your one desire flows through ours as energy fills all forms. Give us this day our physical and spiritual nourishment. Untangle the knots of air that bind us as we release others. Don't let appearances make us forgetful of the source, but free us to act appropriately. For age to age from you comes the glorious harmony of life. May these words be fertile ground from which our future grows. And now, this special music with David Rosenblatt. This is a wonderful song by Daniel Nahmod, Joy Overflowing.
When I smile, it's the joy overflowing from you. When I smile, it's the joy overflowing from you. How can I say, how can I thank you for the day, oh God, my blessings are overflowing now. When I cry, it's the love overflowing from you. When I cry, that's the love overflowing from you. What can I say? How can I thank you for the day? Oh God, my blessings are overflowing now. No words, you're the thing I know. You already know the secrets of my soul, 'cause I'm a part of you. No words, no words, you're the sacred truth in everything I see and everything I ever do. When I sing, it's the song overflowing from you. When I sing, that's the song overflowing from you. What can I say? How can I thank you for the day? Oh God, my blessings are overflowing. My blessings are overflowing. My blessings are overflowing now. Thank you.
Do we have any newcomers today? Or do we? Yes. Well, welcome back. It's great to have you here, and we love people who come back to us. And I just will want to hear your name, and the usher's going to bring you a newcomer packet. What's your name?
Beth Hutchings.
Beth, it's so
Yes,
good
thank
to see
you.
you. And are you new too?
Yeah,
Well,
Sherman
welcome
Terrace. I
back.
just moved back from the Abilene area,
Oh,
so
how
I brought
wonderful.
her back here.
That's beautiful. Great to have you here. Oh, absolutely. And in Unity, as you know, we love to bless people, and we've got this beautiful blessing for you. And our tradition is we like to rub our hands together, connecting that heart energy as we say, dear friends, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Namaste. Now, the usher gave you a packet of information about us, and it's got a blue piece of paper on the top. If you fill it out and take it to the bookstore, you can get a free gift. And it's just wonderful to have you back in our presence. And with that, we have our online community. There's many people who watch us right now during the live stream and during the week. Let's turn around, let's wave to those video cameras, send our love and blessings to you. We appreciate our online community and want you to know that your presence with us is what we value as our community. Thank you. And this is the time in our service where we have an opportunity to give. We get to choose what it is we're going to give. It could be in the form of a love offering or a tithe. It could be in the form of your joy or gratitude for this time together. And in that prayer for our community, it is significant that we appreciate who and what we are. That's a beautiful gift. So place whatever you're going to give on your heart as we say this offering affirmation together. From the love of your Spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me abundantly. And with that, we have our walk of abundance. Those online can put your smartphone up to the QR code. It takes you straight to the donate button on our website. And here in the room, we come forward, we place our love offering, our tithe, our gratitude, our joy. Let's fill the shiny copper bowl with all that love. And then from the wooden bowl, take an affirmation for yourself. Go ahead and take an extra one. You never know. Sometime this week, you'll pull it out and say, oh, I've got an affirmation to someone else. Let's celebrate with the walk of abundance.
Freely, freely I may receive. Freely, freely I'll give. Divine love through me blesses all that I am, all that I give and receive. Freely, freely you may receive. Freely, freely I'll give. Divine love through me blesses all that I am, all that I give and receive.
We want to say thank you and bless these offerings given with deep love. And love restores and renews and expands. And as it does, we do what is ours to do in this community, our wonderful vision and mission. And with that, we know that these gifts come back to us in so many ways. We also turn our attention to the prayer box that is in the foyer, that prayer box that we place prayer requests in, and then they're packaged up and sent to Silent Unity, so they're continued to pray over. We know that right now, if there's any prayer on your heart at all, any prayer in your heart, that God attends to all prayer requests. Actually, God attends to them before we even ask. And in that wisdom and acknowledgement, we are grateful for the blessings of prosperity and wholeness and healing, serenity and peace. Thank you, God. We are grateful. Thank you, God. Amen.
Your Sunday prayer chaplain on duty today is Wes. He will be in the front pews following the service.
Beautiful. We do have an ongoing used book sale that's just out the door to the left. There's lots of different kinds of books. There's even some CDs. Choose whatever you want. Put a love offering in the basket in the top, and you've got some good reading.
Tim Anderson necklaces are in a basket in the foyer. Take a necklace and commit to making a donation to UNICEFUSA.org for Ukraine relief. The children in the Ukraine and everyone over there can use it.
That's right. We have a beautiful midweek service. It's the Unity Prayer Service, which Unity churches globally use every month. It changes every month, but it's a wonderful half-hour guided meditation. We do it from 12:15 to 12:45 here in the sanctuary. And Candace brings a wonderful lunch, vegetarian meat options that's available for a love offering. So we eat together, we meditate together. It's a sweet time midweek.
Pack the Bus School Supply Drive. It's almost time for the kids to go back to school. They could use your help with any kind of school supplies. There is a list up here. There's lists everywhere. And if you go to Walmart or wherever and you can throw a few things in the cart, we'd appreciate it. The bucket will be in the back, storage container bucket, whatever, in the back of the church. Please feel free to contribute, and thank you.
Beautiful. In your bulletin is a copy of the July daily prayer. We do this and have been doing this for 2.5 years, where every single day the call starts at 7:50, and there's a community that's been doing this for 2.5 years. And we talk, we laugh, and then right at 8 o'clock, I read the prayer. And it's a great way to start the day. Now, if that's a little too early for you, grab the bulletin. You've got a copy of the prayer. You can read the prayer when you're awake and hold that consciousness. One of the good things about holding a prayer consciousness of prosperity for unity, we're holding it for ourselves as well. Prosperity doesn't see limits, and it's a beautiful prayer. So I invite you to join us.
Potluck Sundays. Yay, we're going to start Potluck Sunday. Sunday, August 7th will be the first one. It's first Sunday of the month, right?
That's
First
right.
Sunday of the month. And A through I bring a main dish, J through R sides and salads, and S through Z dessert. Thank you.
That's based on your last name. And there's a sign-up sheet on the welcome table. So if you're willing to sign up to be set up or clean up, please put your name there, because it takes volunteers to have a potluck, and many hands make it easy. So I love potlucks, and our first one's coming up. And now, this special music with David Rosenblatt. It's Rain Falls Down by David.
This is not a rain dance song, although with the weather, the way it's been, I think it might be a good idea to turn this into one. This is a really personal song I wrote a couple of years ago. It came through a dream. I fell asleep during a meditation, which is not unusual. But, and this dream came through, this voice singing this song, Rainfall.
I feel the rain fall down on solid ground.
Along with a Shiva chant. And I don't know, many of you know, or some of you know, I do a lot of chanting in Sanskrit as well as part of my song. So the message of the song was really about being grounded. I tend to be like up in my head a lot, especially then, and getting more heart-centered. And the message was, it was a female voice singing it to me. It's easier to be joyous if you're grounded. So that's where it came.
I feel the rain fall down on solid ground. My heart reaches up to touch the sky as I sing the song of joy and harmony. Trying to pull my head down from those clouds now. I am grounding into pure serenity. And the rain falls down on solid ground. I feel the rain fall down on solid ground. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Om Namah Shivaya, my heart leaps up to touch the sky as I sing a song of joyous harmony. Trying to see the light and not ask why. I sing a song of loving energy. Still the rain's falling down on solid ground. I feel the rain fall down on solid ground. Earth and air and fire and water falls, transforming me. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Om Namah Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Om Namah Om Namah Shivaya, Namah. My heart's reaching up to touch the sky as I sing a song of joyous harmony. I finally pulled my head down from those clouds now, singing Shiva, Shiva, Shambho, Namaho. Still the rain's falling down on solid ground. I feel the rain fall down on solid ground.
How beautiful that is, and we do hold that vision of the rain falling down. And as we do this, we're grateful for our online community, and as we close the live stream, we want you to know that we embrace you with joy and hope you will identify that joy in your lives and find that significant abundance in your life. Namaste.